Yes,
Are we going?
We're going.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's not a good morning. Ooh, hey, we did make it to our scheduled podcast, though.
Mm-hmm.
We did
One
time. Will it happen again? Debatable. We'll see. Book?
Yeah.
My little baby arms can't reach it. Ooh, it's stuck. What was that? Yuck. I see it it's on the book. A Bad Bishop
by L.J. Shin.
Okay. I got shit in my throat today. This is a spin-off of her Wildest Dreams. Is that the name of the series? Forbidden Love?
Maybe it's the first one is the Truly Madly Deeply.
Yeah.
Which we did not read.
We didn't. But we did read Wildest Dreams
which is
and
the
then
second one.
Handsome Devil, which is the third one. So this is a spin-off of one of the characters from those.
Yeah, those I feel like just get darker and darker.
They do.
Darker until she was like, meh, I'll just go full blown like
dark romance.
Dark, and it's mafia too.
Yes.
But they start dabbling in the mafia.
In Handsome Devil, I believe.
Yeah. I don't think they mention the guy from Handsome Devil in book 2.
Tate is Handsome Devil, and he's wrapped up in some shady shit.
Yeah.
Which is where the mafia comes in book 3, which is Tate's book.
Yes. And then full blown.
Yeah. So there's like
stuff.
6 or 7 books to come in this
I was
series.
not aware because I just read this.
Yeah, it's like mafia / it's like Bratva too. Yeah, which is like what is the Russian mafia?
So. Yeah.
I'm usually not a mafia girl. I'm really
you
not.
Know what? Me either.
But then we keep reading mafia books.
I'm like, is this my fantasy awakening where I'm like, I don't like that. But then I find out I actually do. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Because same. Like, I read a lot of dark romance, but I never really love mafia stuff. And I don't know why. I just don't like the dynamic sometimes. But I think because we know the characters from this book already, like before going in, I liked it a lot. So it's mafia, but it's also like arranged marriage.
Yes.
It's age gap, which I also typically... I really hate age gap.
Too.
I'm not an age gap person.
Me either.
It sicks me out.
Me as well.
Like,
it depends on the age gap.
It does. Like, there's not like a huge age gap in this one, but there is an age gap. Focus on it. Yeah, that's not the. Yeah. Well, I don't want to give any of her story away because I mean, pretty quickly. Like,
so she's like a mafia princess,
but she's been like very sheltered.
Her mom basically gypsy rosed her.
She did. She has a actual disability.
Yeah.
But you don't know what her real disability is until later on because the mom is, gypsy rosing her.
She does that to protect her, to keep her from getting married off to like
some yucky old mafia man.
Yeah, some yucky old mafia man, like she did, like the mother did.
Yes,
And
but
so she's a grown adult, but she like dresses in frilly like pink dresses and she plays with dolls and
she like colors and draws, but she's actually really
she's all there.
Yeah.
And
they're like, they've pushed the narrative that she is slow.
Yeah, like her dad and brothers think that she is
disabled, like mentally fully disabled. Yeah.
When like she's stuck in the mind of a child.
Yes.
But is not.
So I don't know how much she gets raped in the like beginning of
very
the book.
Beginning.
And so mafia is weird. They're like, oh, we'll deal with it ourselves. But to like keep it, because it's like if people know, it's like a hit to their ego, this family she's in.
Well, because it would mean they
couldn't protect her.
Right. They could be gotten to.
Yes. Yeah. So they marry her to Tiernan, and he does it for like a like a business.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like both sides. Like he's doing it for a business deal to tie himself with this family to get back at someone else that they're.
Yes.
And then they marry her off to him because he promises like not to mess with her.
Yeah.
Like
it's like
it's
transactional marriage.
Yes, like I'm not gonna do anything terrible.
He also thinks she's not all there.
Right.
He also promises to find and catch and take care of her rapist.
Right. And then it goes from there. He finds out, what her disability is and that she is actually all there.
Mentally sound for the most part. Yeah.
Yes. And I gave it all of the stars because I loved it.
I loved it too. There was some people who got really mad because he has relations with another, like an escort in the beginning after they're married. So he cheats on her. But when he does that, he still thinks she's like...
Yeah, like he was never intending to do that with her because like he thinks consummate the marriage. And so he's like cheating on her because
he doesn't
never going
want anything to really do with her.
Like he's just on paper her husband.
Yes.
So a lot of people
are like, oh, he cheated. And I'm like...
Not reading the book because it had cheating.
Yeah, which is kind of insane. Because
I'm like, I don't like cheating books either. I really don't either. Like, I don't know anyone really that does.
No.
Maybe someone that's not in a relationship and doesn't have that and doesn't care, I guess. Yeah, he is hanging out over there, which good.
Maybe I smell.
Leave him.
But that in this book is crazy.
I'm like, would you rather him be like taking
advantage of someone he thought was like 11 in their brain? Yeah, that's grosser.
Agreed.
That's sicker.
Right.
Y'all are weird. I don't understand.
Yeah. Agreed.
Anyways, I loved it too. I gave it 5 stars.
I know.
The next one comes out next month. Twisted Pawn.
Yeah, and it is
his sister.
Yes,
Tyranny.
And her brother
Achilles. I can't wait.
I know.
Yeah, it's one of my most anticipated reads.
Because also they've got a history, like a little bit of back and I love that. I hope too. It does a back and forth thing.
Me too.
I do love that.
I love that too. I can't wait.
I know.
Good job, Beltration.
Yeah, very, very good. I'm a little upset that there's 19 of them, but
I'm not mad about it. I just hope they stay.
I was going to say if they're all
consistently good,
then I'm here for it.
Me too.
Just release them slowly for me.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of other stuff to read.
Anyways, 5 stars.
Yeah.
Read it.
Loved it.
If you like dark romance. It is dark. It is
dark, but also compared to some of the dark romance I've tried to read,
it's not as dark.
No, and it's more dark because of the themes and the mafia and
the rape and she also ends up pregnant from the rape, which I know can be triggering for that could be triggering for some people.
Right.
So anyways,
there are trigger warnings.
Definitely check your trigger warnings for this one.
Yeah.
Anyways,
moving on. I got a lot of stuff on my list, and I think you do too.
Yeah, we'll have to maybe save some for next time.
And it's funny because I was bleeding last week when I added to my list, and
you were rage adding.
Definitely tell when I looked at my list this morning, I giggled because
You're oh, I don't give a shit about this anymore.
No, I'm no, that shit is annoying. However, it was up here on the annoying radar last week, where normally it's just on the that's dumb.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Well, shoot it. Shoot my shot. Shoot in your mouth. That's what you said in the one episode about my tab.
Oh yeah.
I only know that because I just made our it's been 2 years. Happy 2 years to us.
Okay. This was added to my list pre bleed.
Oh, okay.
The women's only Uber and the men losing their shit over it.
What don't the men lose their shit over now?
Correct.
We can't do anything without them being you guys are stupid. You guys are so dumb.
And I'm all of you men in the comments are exactly why we want a woman only Uber.
Yeah. because we do anything and you're pissed. Get a men's only Uber.
That's what they said. They were like, fine. Can we get a men's only Uber?
Please do it. I love that for you guys.
Yes.
Please.
But I'm like,
let's segregate the men and the women. I love that for us.
But
I do.
Think about the people that are Ubering. You could be drinking. You could be somewhere you have no idea where you're at. And not to say that a woman couldn't also
there are poopy
kidnap
women.
you or murder you or
take you to the men. I've read plenty of books where the women are the ones who snatch the girls and then deliver them. So, I mean, I know that shit happens too. Sure. I'm not saying it doesn't.
But, I mean, at least if it's another woman, you're equally matched.
That's what I was going to say. I have a fighting chance to punch you in the face where a man could just,
punch you in the face.
I admit it. They would kill me.
Right.
I'm well aware. And maybe that's part of the
but I'm just
scary.
What are you mad about? Cry me a river.
I know. I'm everyone. They don't like male loneliness epidemic, and I'm like, we can't do anything without you getting pissed.
Getting I don't know if singled out is the right word, but yeah, anything that's oh, we don't want that. They are butthurt. Like when we chose the bear, butthurt. When we choose the women only Uber, butthurt.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think they just like to be mad. That's when I'm when they're all you're emotional. I'm like, have you met you guys? You're emotional.
Yeah.
About everything.
Emotion. At least we deal and acknowledge our emotions. Yeah. They just fly off the handle. And
why do they care though? Why do they care?
That's what I don't know. I think
it's weird that you're no, I want to drive women in an Uber. Why? Because you're a creep. Speaking
just the way
of,
the cookie crumbles.
That leads us into a topic we were discussing last week. Okay, so I'm going to try to
It leads me into a topic too.
Well, what is it? Because is it the same?
This is shirts.
Shirts?
Yeah.
What shirts?
So why the shirts are offending people.
Which shirt?
The bigot shirt.
Oh, I was going to go into our intuition.
Okay. Well,
don't make me punch you in the face. You're the reason we're having this conversation.
I mean, they both. So go. Yes.
There was have
you ever heard of men's intuition?
No, they don't have that inside of their bodies.
Right.
So it's a lot of times it's just me and you in the bookstore or me, you and Allie,
right.
Three women.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a man that came in. He was first, the three of us are all trying to
our ears,
all three.
Yeah. At the same time.
He's in a large coat. He's sulking, he's being as shady as you can possibly be in here.
Yeah. If you watched a movie or read a book, he would be
the bad guy.
They're why are you not doing something? He's clearly going to do something.
He's just slinking around. He's
not to mention
really looking at us.
Every time I looked at him to be what's he doing? He was like this to me.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And
Stop.
So I can't remember who said something first.
I think it was you.
I was
were I'm kind of freaking out.
I got
is
a vibe.
Weirding? And I was yes.
And then Allie was same. And I'm all three of us. And I can't tell. He didn't actually do anything.
No.
It's just immediate. I'm all three of the women in here immediately were I have a vibe. I have an ick.
Mm-hmm.
So I called my husband that day to come up here because I'm listen, I don't know. And he was in here a very, very long time, an hour.
Yes. And he'd have a book in his hand, but every time I would look at him, he was looking at me. And so I'm what
are you doing?
You're not looking at that book.
Yeah. You're being shady.
Or his hands were going in his giant pockets.
Yes. Yes. And he was in here, he just continued to walk in circles, sit in the back. It just was very like uncomfortable for us. So I call my husband.
Not
he comes up
a
here.
Word either.
No. So then we have another day where a guy selling something comes in and he's very loud, very boisterous, like blah, blah, blah. And you told Ramsey, and Ramsey was like, you guys are calling me about this kid that you're nervous about. And then this guy comes in and you don't care. And I'm like, no, I didn't get that vibe from him. Literally at all. Zero vibe. And I can't explain that to a man.
No.
Can we?
He says no.
He says no. It's just weird. Like, how do you explain that to a guy who doesn't have to worry about stuff like that?
You can't.
I know. It's frustrating. Which is why I'm like, the women's only Uber makes sense. It is frustrating.
Tell me why you're...
Because the frustrating part is it doesn't make sense.
The frustrating part is it doesn't make sense. Which is the same as we feel.
We understand the intuition. It's that how this person...
Okay, so he says he understands that we have the intuition over it, but they don't understand why we have intuition over this person, but not this person.
Well, I think they call that intuition.
Yeah, then you can't understand the intuition.
More what should be nervous about versus but also when you're strong, independent women, like a tiny, frail person because they're wearing a jacket is different in my head than a larger.
Okay, so he said a tiny,
frail person wearing a jacket made us nervous.
That's my point. The man that came in to sell us something, he was in our faces. He touched my hand.
He did.
But I'm like, but I didn't get, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't get a vibe. I knew he wasn't there to hurt me. He was there to try and sell me cleaner.
Yes.
Like that is his purpose.
Right.
The guy who walked in, that like, why are you here, sir?
Yeah.
He's been in numerous times too and never bought anything. He just always just slinks around and like is around the corner, like looking at us.
And I'm like, are you assembling a weapon over there? Or are you making tea?
Yes. I don't know. Are you turning the teapot on to drown out the noise of you assembling a weapon? I don't know.
I don't know
can't
either.
explain that to you. It's just the second he walked in, like the hair on the back of my neck stood up and I was on fucking high alert.
And the guy that comes in to sell cleaner, we're like, oh my God.
Dang. Like, I'm going to have to tell him no. I know that's he's saying he doesn't because nobody can hear him, and then we get yelled at on YouTube.
We're like, it'd be really cool if you...
clip.
Whoa! Oh, was that Jerry Garcia?
Tell him to come in here, be on our podcast.
He had long hair, a bandana, and
sunglasses,
or Willie Nelson. Anyways,
that is like. That's the whole point, though, is I can't tell you why. Yeah. All I know is the immediate, something inside me, I go into fight or flight.
Yes.
And I could be in a room with 10 dudes and never feel that way. And then one will walk in and I'm like, oh, something is off. I can't tell you what it is.
I know. That is intuition.
I know. And you cannot explain that to a man.
No.
They do not understand it or get it.
No.
Anyways.
So tell me, if you had the choice, you're in another state, you need a ride back to your room. If it pops up woman Uber or man Uber, which one are you picking?
I would pick the woman every time. I would. Yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Me and Ashley Ferris, we were in California. We were in LA and we had to call an Uber. And I wonder if she remembers this, which we'd already had some weirdness in LA. LA is kind of scary.
Yeah, you're going to have weirdness there.
So we call an Uber and he gets there and I can't tell you why, but both of us were like, I'm not getting in that. I'm not getting in that Uber. He looked weird. The car was there was I forget if the description
I was gonna say, it didn't match what it was supposed to be.
And he was he saw us too. I don't know if he knew it was us. It probably, because we were both nah. But we were just never mind. And we did another one. Mm-hmm. I think Ashley did one then because I was we were both I'm not getting in that. I'm not getting in that Uber.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you why.
Which there could be a woman Uber too that I would be like, I ain't getting in that one. But,
yes.
However, if I have a list of man or woman and I'm somewhere I don't know where I'm at and I don't have any people and I'm going to pick the women Uber.
I mean, yeah, I don't know that I've ever gotten that like, oh, I need to be on high alert with a woman before. Truly, I've never had a woman, especially in the bookstore, walk in where we were like,
just through our years of doing hair too, like I've had women clients that I'm like,
same.
Like they're crazy
or
like
they're irritating.
They're on drugs.
Yes.
And never fails. They're going to be high on something or drunk or coming down off surgery. Like, but there's women that I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. But no.
I've never been like, oh, she's out to hurt me.
Right.
Like I have.
Correct. Yeah.
Some men. And I can't explain it further than that.
I can't.
And
either.
if you're a man and you don't get it, like, but I would put money that every woman watching this, if anyone's watching this, would 100% agree. Except for the weirdos who are like, I don't feel that. And I'm like, well,
the man's woman.
Yeah. The pearls.
Yeah.
If you're a pearl fan, this is not for you. Anyways, our shirts.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So going on to the next subject of why do you care? Why does it bother you? Why are you offended? We put out a shirt. Actually, we just wore the shirt and then everybody wanted it. So we ordered the shirt. But it says ban bigots, not books. And it's got a happy little dancing
like
book on it.
Yeah. With flowers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Triggered.
Oh, people were mad.
Triggered.
Mad. Triggered.
Can I tell without naming
Just
names?
omit names.
Okay. We had a man dump a girl.
One of our customers
frequents the bookstore. She did not order a shirt.
She didn't order the shirt. She didn't wear the shirt. She didn't even mention the shirt.
But I guess because he knows this is her hangout, like Jude's in here, he labeled her a liberal, and
which she is not,
and dumped her and said, "Your ban bigot bookstore, I cannot." So we have questions.
I can't even wrap my brain around. He also sent like a King Trump picture to her.
It was clearly AI. He's wearing a red, white, and
like
blue full king outfit, fluffy, and it said, "All hail King Trump." LOL.
But yes, and then he like deleted her off all his socials. And
he did that, and then the shirt order came in, and we were like, if you wanted to ban bigots and not the books, and you wanted to show it with the shirt, they're here. She shared that post
out of a little bit of spite,
right? And then the end of that day that she shared it,
delete, which is diabolical.
I want to know first,
unhinged,
why, if you want to ban bigotry, are you labeled a liberal?
I don't know. And I'm like, if you're triggered by a shirt that says ban bigots, you're a bigot.
Yes.
You're saying that offends me because I am that.
Yes,
and I'm mad that you put it on a shirt and called me out.
Second, like, why are you admitting that? That is like admitting you're in like KKK.
Yeah. And we didn't say anything. Like, there's no mention in any post about the shirts that like we didn't put a political party with it. We never mentioned Trump.
Think bigotry was
political. I didn't either. I thought it was just like don't be
the racist.
Yeah. Like if we had like ban assholes, not books, would people be offended? Because it's like the same thing. know. It's just bizarre.
It's
odd.
It is.
You don't want to ban bigots? You would like to ban the books?
You want to be a bigot? You
like bigots. You are a bigot.
Openly bigot.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Someone explain it to me like I'm a child.
I don't want to be in that world, though, where the bigots are like, hi, I'm a bigot.
And I am offended.
And I am proud.
And I am offended by that shirt. We are offended. We are the offended bigots of America.
Good. I'm glad you cannot with this bookstore because I cannot with you.
We don't want you in here. I said, too, I was like, has that dude been in here? And she said, like, once he's been in here. So then I'm like, trying to rack my brain to be like, and I'm like, I mean, we are. I say that. I was like, we try not to be political in here, but sometimes we are. We are a little bit, but just a little bit. But it's not political stuff. It's like
it's not political. But apparently, if you are pro women, you're political, and if you want to ban bigots, you're political because you're outwardly being liberal.
I don't understand.
I don't either. I don't. I don't either.
It is bizarre. It's weird. Welcome to Lebanon.
Yeah. We sold a ton of those, though.
We did. We sold a ton of those, and we also sold rhymes. Yikes.
Are you okay?
I think I had a stroke. We sold a ton of the Eat the Racist shirt, too.
Yes.
Which should be
I was going to say, they'll be in this week, and so will our bags.
Yes.
Our book
People
bags.
are very excited about the bags. Actually, I think they're all gone that we ordered. We ordered like 25, and they're all spoken for, I believe. I hope. What's wrong? What are we doing? Why do you have that look on your face?
Hang on.
Uh-oh. Is it Allie?
Yeah.
Jesus. She's always got a dilemma. She's always in crisis mode. Just ignore her.
I'm just thankful that I think my second born will just be able to handle her shit.
Just, go through life and be like,
I think.
Mom, I made it through school and I
wipe her butt. If she can ever wipe her own butt.
I wipe my own ass.
I think we'll make it.
I mean, same.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
That's the other I have three other things on my list that are just boring, nothing funny things. So what's important on yours?
I don't know.
Or time?
Nothing's important in this
time
podcast.
Whatever the word I'm looking for.
Let me go to my list. That's my I've got set. Okay, so we went and saw the new Colleen movie.
I know where you're going with this.
Let me just say,
my favorite Colleen,
Reminders of Him.
Yes.
It was good.
Yeah, my favorite Colleen Hoover
movie,
book to movie adaptation so far.
Same.
Yeah.
I am really stoked for Verity, though.
Oh, yeah.
I think that I hope they do it well because the book, I loved the book.
For as long as they've dilly-dallied with it and who they've got in it, I think it's going to be good.
I do too. But yes, this was my favorite one. It was very, very spot on to the book.
Yes.
Which I loved.
I had to sit in between you and Allie and you both were.
We were bawling.
Sobbing.
It was terrible.
Like I did at, Stranger Things ending. Like that's how I cried. I did not cry. I tried not
to. I was like, my throat hurt so
that's what Allie said.
I was trying to hold it
burning
so bad. But yeah, it was good. I loved it. Would see again.
Oh yeah. It's sad. Will watch that one when it comes out.
Me too.
Maybe make Ramsey watch it.
But we went and saw it, which I know we're behind.
We are.
Just everybody shut the hell up.
I know they're old and poo-poo and nobody cares, but we just now went and discovered it.
The Alamo Draft House in Springfield. Is that a chain? Or it is a chain?
Yeah, I looked it up. Remember?
I don't remember.
Well, it's like franchisee.
Oh yeah. Okay,
let's buy one and put it in Lebanon.
We were talking about that. I'm like, what? Okay, back up.
All the other movie theaters need to get with the program.
Listen.
Huh?
Around here?
No. They don't come bring it to your chair. I am not sure.
I'm not sure.
I know
but
they
I
have
will
a
check
whole
into
order
that
thing, but I didn't think they brought it to you.
This was like, we had a waiter.
Yeah.
Like
and they're wearing all black and
so
they scurry.
They
trained
like,
them to scurry.
Because
like
you rats with your food.
Order. Yes, you can order throughout the whole movie.
You can just keep ordering shit. Yeah, and they bring it to your table.
It never bothered me. Ever. They were never like, I never had to be like,
no, the aisles are huge.
What do you do? Yeah. That's
yeah.
Yeah. The popcorn, they have like different kinds of popcorn.
Yes, we didn't get popcorn because we got
full-blown meals, which was delicious.
Yeah, which I'm like, okay, our tickets were about 15 a piece.
Yeah.
Which I got an appetizer, a Coke, like a Diet Coke, and a full ass hamburger.
Yeah.
And like, so my total for ticket and for food was like $55.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's like, it's not cheap, but like I go to the movies here with both my kids just for the ticket and like popcorn and a can, I'm spending $80 for uncomfortable, shitty seats.
Yes.
And no real food.
Right. We had the seats like electric, like
yeah, it was awesome. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And their food was even pretty good.
Yeah. And I like that they have, they had the new Colleen Hoover movie, but also they are like, that's their thing is they play old movies all the time. Like they had a sign hanging in the bathroom that was like all the Jurassic Parks were coming.
They call it a movie party. Yeah. And I was talking to someone about it and they were like, yeah, they'll change the menu for that day. Like you go and you watch like all 3 Jurassic Parks, but they have a full like Jurassic Park food menu for the day.
Watch all of the movies?
It's like a movie. That's why they call it a movie party.
I don't want to be there that long.
I mean, maybe you don't have to.
Yeah.
But maybe they're showing all of them and you can watch all of them. But they have like themed
not only
food.
But like we bought our tickets online.
Yeah.
And because I've been to a Springfield theater before, me and Ramsey walked in, sold out. Or walked in, all the seats were sold except for 2 and they were like at opposite ends of the theater. So we walked in with our snacks and there nobody would move their seats. So we left.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
Dumb.
Yeah.
So we bought our tickets online. We walk in, there's a lady at the desk, and I was like, hi, we don't know what we're doing, but here's my tickets. And she's like, you'll just show them at your seat. So we just trotted straight into the theater and the ticket was, he scanned it and
then they were like, scan this QR code, order whatever you want. We'll bring it out.
Yeah, they did. And maybe we're so excited about it because our movie theater here sucks.
So terrible.
So bad.
So
and
terrible.
I hate saying that because I love the people that work. It's not the people that work there.
No, it's just the seats are crappy. The theaters are like the actual theater part. The seats are gross.
The seats are terrible.
They have 1990s menu items. Like you can get popcorn, candy, or nachos and an icy. That's the end.
And also it's $1 million.
Yes, and it's extremely expensive.
Which I will pay $1 million if I can. I don't go to the movies anymore, and I swear part of it.
It's my kid's school.
Oh my God.
Hello.
He just went back to school today.
Yes.
He has a headache.
He has a headache. I'll see if I can in a little bit. It's probably from steroids. Go get water. Go see if they'll give you some water. You're probably dehydrated.
He's doing his yearly
The steroids make you whatever. Go see if they'll let you just have a bottle of water. But I'll try to bring you ibuprofen in just a bit. I've got Nanny coming in for a hair in just a minute.
Put that on the list that you can't give your kid any Tylenol at school. Okay. Anyways.
It's been a hell of a week at my house.
I have a headache too, Carter.
It's probably, so this was not on my list, but let me just talk. Sunday was my birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday.
I spent all day with my mom and grandma.
Shopping.
forgot my wallet at home. Drove to Springfield, forgot my wallet. I'm also PMSing, so like I'm about to just cry about everything. Get home. One is probably PMS, but I found nothing in Springfield. No, I hated everything. Everything is ugly. Everything is expensive. Gross.
Yeah.
How stupid.
Yep.
Get home, like school's the next day. So I'm giving Crosby a bath. I'm in my bathroom. I hear Carter like screaming outside. I walk out just as my dog like flings a fucking skunk in the air. And Carter's like, Loki,
in your driveway.
In my driveway. Carter's got his BB gun too, like trying to shoot something but not hit Loki. And he finally shoots the skunk, like Loki's dropped it. And it's like doing like, because Carter shot it. And so I'm like yelling at Loki. So I call, what? Who?
Jerry Garcia.
Call Cole. I'm like, he's inside. And I'm like, there's a skunk. It's already sprayed. So Cole comes out and like, or gets I don't know what he got. Some sort of gun. I don't know if it's a pellet gun or a real gun. And like pops it in the head. When he does, the skunk goes all over my driveway. Like a shower of skunk shit.
Skunk butt.
Yes. My car smells. My house smells. Still. My driveway.
Smells.
My dog smells. The worst part is Carter was like, oh, what about rabies, Mom? And I was like, Carter, shut up. It's fine.
And then
I laid down at night and was like, oh my God, what about rabies? So then I have to get up at 11, call my father to be like, Dad.
Call your dad, call your vet, call animal control.
I called everyone. The consensus was it's probably fine. But for a couple days, me and Cole, because then Cole was like, you're being dumb. But then he was like,
I touched it.
Which he touched it with gloves.
Right.
But I spiraled about rabies. So that happened. And then Monday, Carter, like literally the next morning, Carter wakes up sick. Not sick. He's just kind of barky and I'm like, let's, steroid inhaler it and see if we can not go to the ER.
Because about twice a year, every time the seasons change, he barks and can't breathe. Yeah. And it's, what do they call it? Something asthma.
It's
seasonal
allergy-induced asthma. Which they've now diagnosed him with just full-blown asthma, but it's still he only has like a flare-up in allergy seasons.
Yes. So
end up in the ER with him Monday night.
Yeah.
Until 2 a.m. And steroids.
No school, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. He's back at school. He has a headache.
Needs ibuprofen.
Yeah.
I can't give my kid ibuprofen anymore. Can't even sneak it in his backpack. I have to physically go up there and go to the nurse be like,
you could, but he will definitely get in trouble for it.
Oh yeah. He would have a drug charge. He would 100%.
Yeah.
They'd be like, are you trafficking drugs at school now? Are you selling those?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, no, I just have a headache. And they'd be like, I doubt that, sir.
They'd be like, okay, well, we're going to put you down for selling them.
Yes.
We're
going to call the police.
That's how this works.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes. What were we talking about though?
The Alamo.
Oh yeah. Alamo Draft House.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Go watch a movie there.
Seriously.
It's great. It is great.
If you haven't been and you like to go to the movies and not leave your seat.
It's an experience.
It is.
I loved it. I left and was like, where has this been?
I know.
My life?
Me too.
How dumb are we that we've never
seriously
gone?
I think a bunch of them closed, actually. I think
probably
it was COVID.
Mm-hmm. COVID is the ruiner of all things.
Anyways, what else? Did you have something else?
I had a couple things. One, have you seen all the shit with Chappell Roan?
I've tried not to be totally honest.
She's in hot water.
I know. I don't know for what. I haven't
She's
watched
not very
anything.
nice.
Yeah.
She hates everyone.
Well,
she hates everyone equally, but I'm like, why would you pick a career
where people are gonna
want to look at you and take pictures and then be like, you shut the fuck up? everyone.
Yeah. I saw
weird.
the one where it was a while ago at one of the awards shows. I know something else has happened recently, but yeah,
Several
it was
things.
all the photographers were like, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, you shut the fuck up.
Which I'm like, fine.
Good.
I'm fine
Yeah.
for you to
Get
be
it,
like,
girl.
get up. But like, she does it to lots and lots of fans too.
Right. I think
It's one thing to do it
that's
to
what it was.
paparazzi. Like, I get it. Like, you've got cameras in my face and you're yelling, except that was at a red carpet event. So I'm like, that's to be. I mean, it's one thing on the street when they're in your face, but I'm like, if you. I saw it land on your face. If you voluntarily go to a red carpet event and then are mad at the photographers, that's a little crazy. Like, it is a little crazy.
I don't think so.
I do. Like, why would you go if you don't want that?
Well, it was the shit they were yelling at her. Like, they were yelling, like, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. And,
yes, my point, though,
and then she was like, no.
Yes.
You shut the F up.
But again, you wanted this career where you knew all of these things take place.
Correct.
You have to do these things. You didn't have to go to the red carpet event at all if you don't enjoy
I'm
doing
almost
that.
a little bit more the other way. Like,
I'm not.
yell at them on the red carpet. And I don't know.
I mean, I'm like, it's fine to have like boundaries. But
yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're just going to whatever celebrities, wherever they go, and there's paparazzi all around you and you're like, please get away from me. But I'm like, when you go to an event, a red carpet event, she didn't have to walk the red carpet either. You don't have to do that. Like, you just go in if you want to go to the event, whatever it is. Like, you are literally putting yourself in front of them on purpose and then being pissed about it. And it'd be one thing if she'd only done it like once, or if they were really like, you know, whatever.
Well,
but I'm like, she does it all the time.
Yeah, and
she
now
hates
it's
everyone.
like her thing. And so I'm like, are they gonna poke her intentionally to get a reaction?
I mean, maybe, but she does it. Like, my thing is, she does it to fans.
Yeah, that part that's where I'm
weird.
like,
and I'm like,
and I haven't,
girl,
like I said, I haven't watched it, or
you're from our neck of the woods. Like,
it's probably why she's like that.
It's why she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Why she doesn't like the peoples.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like the peoples, but I would not be such a butthole.
I can't say what I would be because I've never been in that situation, but
it's true. And then I had the Duggars on the list.
Ugh. I feel like that's one we need to save because that's a...
What did I say? Save it for the pod this morning or just now? Oh, never mind. You said I'm not going to talk about that. The Facebook. The Venmo.
Oh, yeah,
no. Okay. No. You think you want to save it?
If that's a lot.
It is a lot. It's a lot to unpack. Okay, we'll save that for next time.
Let's see.
What did you have?
Well, two small things.
Okay.
And one I feel like we've talked about before, but Ramsey was reading killer whale stuff to Greer. Mm-hmm. And they're dolphins.
I don't like that. That's fake.
It's
fake
not.
News. That's dumb.
Killer whales are dolphins.
Porpoises are not. We've been here before.
Yeah, that's what I was
tree
like.
looks familiar.
I know. I was like, aren't they dolphins? And Ramsey was like, oh, I don't think so. And I Googled it and I was like, yes, they're dolphins. Because they're conical teeth and something else.
Well, yeah, like most whales have the teeth. They have echolocation? Killer whales?
I don't think he's remembering anything right.
Whales don't have echolocation? That's what I'm saying. Other whales don't have echolocation. Only killer whales, but it's because they're not whales. They're dolphins.
Okay. They're the largest member of the dolphin family, and they share key traits like conical teeth, a single blowhole. Who has more than one blowhole?
Whales have more than one. Where people have more than one blow. You're on camera.
Complex social structures.
You're being filmed right now.
And echolocation.
Grandma.
Distinguishing them from baleen whales. I don't know what that means.
Let me see the word.
Where did it go? This word. You don't know it either, do you?
Baleen.
Yeah.
Baleen whales.
Either way.
Orcas are
dolphins.
Well, I don't like that.
Not
whales. Not whales. They're mammals. Dolphins are mammals?
I don't know. Maybe we should have
Orca
saved
whales
this
are
one
mammals?
too. I need some more facts.
We'll fact check and be back next week.
Yeah.
What's your last?
The very last thing was, again, I'm throwing Ramsey under the bus, but we were taking a walk and it was like evening and all the spring peepers were going insane. And I was like, hey, Greer, do you hear that? And she was like, yeah. I said, those are spring peepers. Like spring is here. Spring is among us. And then I was
spring
like,
has sprung.
Spring peepers? They're frogs, right? And I said, are they frogs? And he was like, I don't think they're frogs. I think they're birds. And I was like, oh,
you can see
God,
Ramsey right
I
now.
am dumb. I feel dumb. So then later that night, I was like, what is a spring? They're frogs.
You even asked me, and before you said, I was like, I'm pretty sure they're frogs.
Yeah. He was so
said it with his whole chest.
Yeah. I don't think they're frogs.
Not frogs.
They're frogs.
Wrong.
Spring
You're wrong.
peepers.
Frogs. You learn something new every day, Ramsey.
Yeah, I think
I love when Cole does that. When
shut your mouth.
Yeah, when he's tells me I'm wrong, but he's so confident that he is right.
Yeah,
and then he's not.
Right.
And it's my favorite thing to be you are dumb.
They're frogs.
You are the problem.
Yeah.
Spring peepers.
Frogs.
Can we talk about this weather for just a second?
I don't want to.
Listen. No wonder my kid can't breathe. 30, 90, I'm backwards. 30, 90, 30, 50, 90,
Tomorrow
30.
is going to be 90 some degrees.
I think it's 91.
And then the next day, it is a
50.
high of 50.
And rain.
Yeah.
Poo. But last week we went from, I'm not kidding, 91. The next day, 37.
Yeah. I have so much sinus and allergy.
Yeah.
My eyeballs are itching. My throat is funny. I'm taking allergy pills because I'm sneezing. I'm snotting. Hungry. I'm stuffy. It's stupid.
What did Missouri do to deserve this?
I don't know, but I'm ready to move.
To where? Where are we going?
I want
Florida.
Where it's hot.
Ow.
It's hot all the time. And when I decide I'm done being hot, I'll come back here. I think I've said this before too.
A snowbird. Isn't that what they call them?
I guess.
A snowbird?
Yeah.
Where you go away in the winter and to a summer, a tropical location or a less wintry location.
Yeah.
But then you come back.
I don't want less wintry in the winter. I'm done.
I'd like more wintry in the winter. But by winter, I mean Christmas.
Yes. That's not winter anymore.
I know. It's barely It's been winter for 3 days
I was gonna
during
say,
Christmas,
more
which is
Christmases
stupid.
Since Greer that I can recall. We're playing outside on Christmas.
I know.
And then
dumb.
in March, we have to hole up with the fireplace on.
What did I say the other day about shifting
the holidays.
I said we need to just
the
be
seasons.
Okay, it is March, but we're going to have one more March. We're just going to redo March, and then we'll do April,
That's
and then
why
it would
I hate
all
spring.
shift.
March and April
1
is
month.
just a bullshit.
Whatever. It's stupid.
It is.
Who's a lion? Yeah? What? I will kill you. I will never do this again. What do you mean?
He's lying.
Oh, did you know he was lying?
I was pretty sure. Yeah, we're done.
Okay. They can't hear you. He just said I screwed up, which either means it wasn't recording
or
there was no sound
audio.
Or he just, I don't know, the camera shut off and we've been talking to no one for an hour. I will kill you. Okay.
And we're done.
Bye.
See you in 2 weeks.
Maybe.